You said you'd never dance in the rain, but I saw you barefoot in the plaza again. Cigarette flickering like a lighthouse coat in a city that never learned to grow old. And I was only passing through with postcards and half-priced room views. You were learning how to stay. I was built to walk away, but it felt like love in the mirror light, just not the kind you take home at night. You told me stories like bedtime poems of streets you named, of sins you've known. I smiled like a stranger who's been there before, collecting the warmth through a hotel door. And I was only passing through with postcards and half-priced room views. You were learning how to stay. I was built to walk away, but it felt like love in the mirror light, just not the kind you take home at night. There's a wisdom in missing what never belonged, like a song that fades right before the last chord. And I think of you in languages I can't pronounce, in the silence between airport sounds. You in Madrid with someone new, me in a cab chasing something true. It's strange how people bloom apart but leave roots deep in each other's hearts. You left your sweater in the backseat again. Said it's nothing, just forgot like I forget to pretend that my hands don't miss your weight on mornings like these, the kind where the coffee cools slower than it should. We talked about everything but what we meant, like two actors stuck inside a script without an end. You only loved me in lowercase, in pauses between the second and third glass. And I still drive with no place to be, hoping the road forgets to ask why I replay our song when the city sleeps, like it's a promise I left unwrapped. The eggs overcooked, you said you like them that way, but I saw your eyes shift when I smiled too late. You opened the window, I closed the space between two people afraid to name the ache. You talked about a trip you'd never take. I laughed like that wasn't the moment I felt the break. You only loved me in lowercase, goodbye. They just stall between almost and not quite. We love like people avoiding peace, and now I try to miss you without ceremony. You only loved me in lowercase. I guess I asked for too much clarity, and I still write one for the version of you that held me like time could be reading clean. But darling, I see it clear now. Some feelings exist just to leave unseen. You left your sweater in the backseat again. I wear it when I need to recall what it meant to nearly begin.
I wear my white dress past midnight, moonlight bathing me in glass. The pool is cold, the lilies bloom, but no one ever asks. There's silence in the chapel yard, and secrets in the wine. I light a candle every night, like prayer to gods that lie. I told the stars to send you back, but stars just burn and don't react. I'm Venus by the sea, kissing ghosts beneath the trees. He left me with a ringless hand, a melody, a half-made plan. The tide forgets, the moon repeats, but I stay still with bloody feet. I'm Venus by the sea, no one dreams of me. I spoke to swans in silver lakes. They bowed their heads and swam away. The garden grew too wild to tend, like all the things we meant to say. A mirror cracked above my bed, it weeps instead of me. I wrote your name in violet smoke, but smoke is never free. They said you rode into the sky, but I still call you every night. I'm Venus by the sea, kissing ghosts beneath the trees. He left me with a ringless hand, a melody, a half-made plan. The tide forgets, the moon repeats, but I stay still with bloody feet. I'm Venus by the sea, and no one dreams of me. If heaven is a hotel and I'm the girl behind the screen, smiling white in candlelight, where no one's ever been. So when the waves sing lullabies and jasmine fills the breeze, know I was once your favorite light, now just a myth beneath the leaves. I built a garden in my mind, full of colors I can't find. People pass, they never stay, like streetlights lost in day. Mom said truth is never loud, Dad said pride can wear you out. I sat alone and wrote it down. Now I wear it like a crown. There's glass in the garden, I know I walk it slow. I don't cry, I watch it glow. Pain made a path, but I still go. You don't need to run just to grow. She said love is not a plan, it's just knowing where you stand. He gave silence as a gift. I learned how to read the rift. Life's a room you clean each night. Make your bed, then lose the light. If it hurts, that's half the fight. If you're scared, it means you're right. There's glass in the garden, I walk it slow. I don't bleed, I let it show. Hope isn't soft, it's just slow. You don't need to shine just to glow. Dreams that wore disguise, now I wear them in my eyes. Every cut became a map to places I won't turn back. So plant your fear and let it climb. Not every storm has to take pink spotlight on the boulevard, diamonds dancing in my drink. I'm your baby in a red dress, but I don't feel a thing. Fast car at midnight, you say I'm your queen of chaos, but your hands are cold as silver and your kisses don't last long. Tell me I'm your national anthem, but I'm tired of the show. All these pretty cameras flashing can't light me from below. If I fall in your arms tonight, will I break or will I float? I don't know. I don't know. We made it out to the other side. Coney Island, Queen lipstick lights. You said I was like vanilla, but my heart was cherry pie. You always said stay crazy, so I danced in the pale moonlight. But I've been down this road before, it don't lead to paradise. Tell me I'm your national anthem, but I'm tired of the show. Summertime sadness on replay, velvet nights and neon sins. I ride with the windows down and your ghost inside the wind. You said I was the most exotic flower, but flowers fade under the spotlight. And I'm still singing in the old bars, pretending it all feels right. We were 17, dressed up for the heat, vinyl spinning, half a cigarette on the sink, your leather jacket on the floor, TV buzzing low. We kissed like it was war, but talked like we were slow. You called me your star-spangled queen, but I knew what that really means. Cheap perfume and hotel lights, loving you just felt like fighting. I poured Sunday wine in the motel room, told myself I'd leave by afternoon, but your hands wrote songs on my skin that I wanted to hear again and again. I'm not your savior, not your sin, just a girl who stayed too long in the wind. Mama called from Baton Rouge, said she missed the rain. I told her I was doing fine, just chasing fame, but I ain't got no stage, no band, no flame, just a mouth full of dreams and a stranger's name. You said I could be Marilyn or maybe Joan, but I'd rather be no one and sleep alone. Silver screen lights fade so quick when your name's not even on the script. So I poured Sunday wine in the motel room, hung my hopes on a paper moon. Your promises were all out of tune, but I still dance like it was June. I'm not your blessing, not your muse, just a girl who learned how to lose. They don't write songs for girls like me, with scrapes, knees, and dignity. I don't want a crown or gold, just a hand that feels like home. I poured Sunday wine, watched the sky turn blue in a motel room without you. The bed was cold, but I was too. I left my name in the Bible drawer too. Let the next girl know she's not alone in this Sunday wine motel song.